Welcome back, traders. I hope everybody is staying safe out there with everything that is going on in the world. This is historic right now, so I was going to weigh in and give you my thoughts on the matter, but let me know in the comments if that's something you'd want to hear. Maybe we can do like a story time and give you my experiences personally for myself here of what the current situation is and in the past dealing with such things. But anyways, we have some things to go over here. Niantic actually gave us some more information regarding the remote invites, so we're going to go ahead and go over that, including stickers too. Oh boy, we're going to talk about that, and some legendary Pokemon that are going to be making a return that can be shiny. So first things first, let's go ahead and go with the stickers here. So we're going to be getting a set of these for free when they do roll out, and what they're going to do is simply be things that you can attach to gifts when you send to friends. That's it for now. Maybe it might help increase friendship points, as I see on the sticker here, but I don't think that's the case. It's probably just going to stay the same. So basically, you're going to get stickers, and they're saying that later down the line they're actually going to be for sale in the shop, so you can customize them and do things like that, I suppose. So not really too excited for that personally. Some more information regarding some of the new Galarian Pokemon, Galarian Meowth and Zigzagoon. They're actually going to be remaining in the 7-kilometer eggs after the throwback challenge does end. So if you're unable to hatch eggs at the moment, or you're just not hatching a lot, maybe you want a better IV, you're still going to have a chance to do that after the throwback challenge does end on June 8th. So look forward to that. Actually, I'm pretty happy about that, because I'll take, I guess, 100% Galarian Meowth or Zigzagoon. But hey, I've already powered up a couple, so that's just going to be start us down the drain, I suppose. Anyways, let's go ahead and go over the remote raid. So basically, just going to give it to you quick here. You're going to be able to invite somebody if you're physically at the raid, up to 5 people, and they're going to be able to see that on their nearby. I just hope it is going to be pretty noticeable on the screen, because I don't want to be missing out on somebody, you know, inviting me to a raid. But I suppose they could probably contact me beforehand and let me know, in which we still are waiting on some sort of in-game communication like they did describe. But moving on here, there is going to be a cap in the raids as well. One person's already invited 5 people and they're in the lobby, and then the other person invited another 5. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of limit here that we can see. And also keep in mind that you are going to be reduced in damage when you are invited remotely like that. So that is going to be the thing. I do believe they stated that we're not actually going to have reduced damage quite yet. That might be just simply using a remote raid pass where you can see another gym, and not like the remote invites. Two separate different things here. So pretty interesting stuff. They don't really give an exact date. We'll go over that here in just a moment. But nonetheless, I've been waiting for this. Very excited to do some raids with potential other content creators, people on my friends list and beyond. We'll see how all this works out, and even, you know, make some videos about it. Should be interesting. Maybe some friendly duos or some competition. Now, they don't really go on to say an exact date, just kind of like, you're not going to really have these when Reshiram is here, basically. So look forward to Zekrom being able to go and remote invite people to that, because that is going to be the next legendary in which it is going to be meta relevant. So something you definitely want to consider doing. But they do go on to say that you're not going to be able to go with the Reshiram here. So, you know, just keep that in mind. But it's perfectly fine. Honestly, I don't care if they take their time doing this. So just looking at the dates here, Reshiram is going to be taken off on June 16th, and then Zekrom is going to be here on June 16th at 1 p.m. So there are the dates there. Expecting the remote raid passes to drop maybe on the 18th or on the 20th or something like that. But they didn't go on to say an exact date, so we do not know. So we are actually going to also have the return of 2 other legendary raids, Latios and Latias, on June 12th until June 15th. And they also can be shiny, because, well, once the shiny is released, there you go. Taking a look at Latias over here, we have a max CP of 2006, under windy weather 2,507. Top counters are going to be Rayquaza, Palkia, Salamence, Haxorus, Garchomp, and Reshiram, of course, all with dragon moves, and the Salamence with the Community Day Outrage. This one is going to be a little bit tankier. As far as duoing it, it's going to be pretty rough. So look out for that. As far as the other one, Latias, that one's actually going to be a little bit easier to duo. Actually, can he even duo the other one? Anyways, this was 100% IV. He's going to be 2178 under Windy Weather, 2723 top counters, Rayquaza, Salamence, Haxorus, Garchomp. This time around, Dragonite and Darkrai with the Shadow Ball. But if you do have the other Dark Charge move, I guess you can go with that. But personally, I like Shadow Ball. I do have myself a 100% IV Best Buddy Dragonite, so might just use that. Waiting for the Premier Cup to use that Dragonite should be good at the top of the meta with no legendaries or mythicals allowed. Pretty interesting stuff. So I did actually hatch myself a shiny. This is unexpected, because ever since they did put all those fossil Pokemon, it's just like, what is the actual point here? I know some of you might need something. Maybe you're trying to get a shiny, but personally, I was never interested. I actually hatched this shiny Aerodactyl, which is awesome. This is going to be, I'm pretty sure, my second one here. The IVs aren't great, so definitely going to be some sort of trade down the line, but nonetheless, right before the event started, I got myself a nice shiny Aerodactyl, looking pretty good. Now, some of you are asking, how are you getting the Galarian Zigzagoon? Well, they're coming out of 7-kilometer eggs. Simple as that. There's no other way to currently get them, and I hatched quite a few. Not the first one. I hatched a set of them, about like 3 or so, and that is the current one that I do have, the Obstagoon, that I completely maxed out. I'm not too worried about having low attack, because I do want to potentially win the charge move priority in a PvP mirror matchup against another one here. And I also hatched a couple of the Galarian Meowths as well. So yeah, looking pretty good here. And I'm really enjoying these Pokemon. As you see, the performance has been crazy good. The only thing I need to test out now is going to be the Galarian Stunfisk. So went through about, I'd say, maybe like 16 eggs or so, and now I'm kind of cooling it. I was out there trying to hatch them all quick and stuff so I can see what I can get. And there is the Galarian Darumaka as well, which is going to also be relevant for raids because of its extreme ice type moves. All right, but just wait for the other one, which is going to be crazy, the Zen mode. That is currently not in the game. Also wondering how they're going to release Farfetch, the Galarian form, because, well, Farfetch is regional. What are they going to do with that? Well, hopefully it's not going to be region locked, because that's going to be absolutely horrible. Anyways, before I do let you go, let's go ahead and take a look at a Reshiram raid that I did do with Scarlet Witch. And yes, she is on Mystic now. So pretty... Let's see who's going to do more damage. That's not what I was really thinking, honestly. And when we finished this, I still didn't look. I actually thought about it when I was walking Athena, and I was like, wait a minute. Who actually did more damage? So I went back and looked, and yeah, saw who did. But anyways, didn't mean to drag that one on too long, and now you're all focused on it. My performance wasn't that great. Well, it wasn't necessarily my fault. It was like shadow hitting and just a little errors here and there, but this was actually a one and done. And yes, they were weather boosted. We could do it without weather boost, but here's the issue, guys. We tried and we spent a lot of time, and it's not like we don't have the firepower. You guys know, she and I do have a ton of Pokemon that are extremely strong. The issue lied with the game being broken, and every time somebody would stay in the lobby and somebody would go revive, typically the health on the raid boss would stay, where it's at, as opposed to both of you backing out and having the health, regain. But when one of us stayed in, the health regained anyways, making it virtually almost impossible to do it. So I don't know what to tell you. Unfortunately, this is one of the reasons why I don't really care about doing these hardcore duos anymore. I enjoyed this. This is, we are the duo of Anchorage and stuff, but it's the game. It's just so broken. It drives me mad. I'd rather just go grinding or, strategize on PvP or edit or anything. But the raids just drive you crazy. But anyways, there you go. Pretty good stuff here. So if you're trying to attempt this yourself, Reshiram, or not, Rampardos is actually going to be doing more damage. And the reason why I went with, and there's one of the errors I had, the reason why I went with the Rhyperior's first is basically that whole strategy where somebody stays in first. And with my Rhyperiors, and she went with her Rampardos, she was going to faint out first guaranteed. Therefore, she can come back in with her Rhyperiors, and then I can go back in with my Rampardos, and kind of evens out, so we don't have to worry about, all right, I'm about to faint, or somebody needs to dodge a certain amount of times. So there you have it. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go, and talking to you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care. Athena. Oh, there she goes. Hey, say hi. Hey,